we have discussed about the advantages of bryophytes. Now we are discussing about the vascular plants. Vascular plants characterized by the presence of vascular tissues, which is vascular bundles, phloem and xylem. Vascular tissue is made up of xylem and phloem. Vascular tissue has two different properties, important properties. First, these tissues are concerned with the translocation of water and nutrients throughout the plant body through xylem and phloem. Xylem carries mainly water and mineral salt, whereas phloem carries mainly organic solutes in the solution, such as sugar we can say as glucose in the plants. Secondly, plant bodies can be supported because xylem contains lignified cells of great strength and rigidity. Another lignified tissues, parenchyma, also develops in vascular plants and supplements the mechanical role of xylem. There are many other tissues in the vascular plants which also helps to perform a major role in xylem. The dominant generation of living vascular plant is the sporophyte, existing as free living plants. The gametophyte is smaller in the size, bears smaller sex organ. It may be monoecious, biaceous, or dioecious, which is unisexual, short-lived, and degenerates once the sporophyte is established. Vascular plant में जो dominant generation है वो sporophyte है, whereas non-vascular plant में हमारे पास गैमेटोफाइट जनरेशन थी. इसमें बताया है कि इनके जो सेक्स ऑर्गन है वो बड़े बहुत स्मॉल होते हैं, लेकिन उसमें स्मॉल नहीं थे, दे वर इनफ टू सी. Now here we have another paragraph. Vascular plants are characterized in two major groups: seedless plants, seeded plants. Fern alleles, Psilopsida, Lycopsida, and Sphenopsida, and ferns, and spermatophytes, gymnosperm and angiosperm. These are seeded plants, these are seedless plants. First of all, we are going to discuss about seeded plants. I think that it's somehow this. First of all, we have subdivision Psilopsida. This is basically most primitive group of the living vascular plants, which includes two genera, which is Psilotum and Dimensidums. The Psilopsida was considered as a living fossil because of its apparent similarities to the fossil plants Rhinia. ये जो है पहले लिविंग फॉसिल कंसीडर किए जाते थे क्योंकि इनकी जो सिमिलरिटीज़, इनकी जो सम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हैं वो मिलती हैं वाइनिया से. Psilotum is the only living vascular plant where leaves and roots are absent. Here is the life cycle of Psilotum: the spores formation, gametophyte formation, antheridium is sperm, and then diffusion, and then fertilization of the zygote. Then it converts into Psilotums. Then it produces spores through its body synagiums. Meiosis, spore germinates gametophyte body. The Psilopsida sporophytes are simply dichotomously branching small plants. They lack true leaves but produces small outgrowths, stems, enations. इनकी जो small outgrowth होती हैं इनके leaf से ही निकलती हैं और वो कहलाती हैं enations. The aerial stems are green and carry out photosynthesis. Aerial stems means on the land by stems हैं वो photosynthesis perform करती हैं, and because they are green in color, contain chlorophylls. Sporangia develops at the tip of some of the aerial branches. Sporangia, the sexual body which produces gametes. Within the sporangia, meiosis produces haploid spores from spore mother cells. These spores are morphologically similar, therefore called homospory. इनके जो spores होते हैं वो morphologically similar होते हैं, that's why they are called homospory. Each spore germinates into a gametophyte of Psilopsida, which is also called prothallus. It has one or more dichotomous branches. It bears numerous unicellular rhizoids. अब इनकी करेक्टरिस्टिक्स बताई गई हैं कि इनके पास यूनिसेलुलर राइजोइड्स मौजूद होते हैं. ईच स्पोर जो होता है जर्मिनेट्स होता है गैमेटोफाइट में. इट हैज़ वन और मोर डाइकोटोमस ब्रांचेस. डाइकोटोमस ब्रांचेस होती है इनमें एक से ज़्यादा. इट बियर्स न्यूमरस यूनिसेलुलर राइजोइड. इट इज़ मोनोशियस. ये monoecious body है. The male sex organ antheridium and female sex organ archegoniums are produced near the growing apex. The organs of the female and female sexual bodies are produced near growing apex, means from where the body starts growing, and these two bodies form gametes, which produces and forms the spores, which forms the zygote after the fertilization.